Specialized have been making e-bikes since 1974, and for the past while, that's included e-bikes. In this video, I'm going to compare two of their active line e-bikes and let you know who I think each is best suited for. I'd like to thank Specialized for sponsoring this video and loaning me two of their e-bikes, the Turbo Vado and the Turbo Vado SL. Both e-bikes are from the Specialized Active range, which is designed to be fun and help keep you active. They're great for both recreational riding and transport. They have many similarities, so let's start by taking a look at those. Both of these e-bikes are from Specialized Active range. They both have mid-drive motors, which are currently the most natural feeling type of motor found on an e-bike today. They both have integrated LED lights that are always on, so some daytime running lights, which are great for safety. And they can be configured with racks and fenders. The Turbo Vado comes with them as standard, and the Turbo Vado SL comes with them in the EQ package. You can add a range extender to both of these bikes to extend the battery's range, and they both come in step-through frames as I have here, and as well the more traditional straighter top tube. They're both compatible with the Mission Control app. This app lets you tweak the bike's power settings, or you can just leave the settings as is and just ride. It also allows you to record your rides and gives you a ton of stats, as well as helping you make sure your firmware is the most up-to-date. And one of the things I like about Specialized, their years of building bikes shows. These bikes both come with ergonomic handlebar grips and decent saddles. Now let's get on to how they are different. At first glance, the obvious difference between the bikes is weight. The Turbo Vado SL comes in at just under 15 kilograms, and the Turbo Vado with its rack and fenders comes in around 24 kilograms. This makes the SL a good option for those that might have to lift the bike regularly to bring it up a flight of stairs or onto a train. It's pretty much the average weight of a normal bike. The difference in weight also affects the handling of the bike. The Turbo Vado SL is nippy and nimble, and the Turbo Vado is sturdy and stable no matter the surface you're riding on. Which brings me to the next difference, geometry. The Turbo Vado has a more upright position. It has 650B wheels and 2.4-inch tires along with front suspension. These things combined make for a really stable ride and a great line of sight for maneuvering around cities. It's a really comfortable bike to ride and probably the most stable bike I've ever ridden. The tires are Pathfinder and they're one of my favorites. They have great grip on and off road. These, combined with the front suspension, absorb bumps and almost flatten out cobbles. I also feel a lot more confident riding over train tracks on this bike, and that says a lot because they kind of terrify me. You can see the difference in the geometry when you look at the saddles as compared to the handlebars. So on the Turbo Vado SL, the handlebars are slightly lower or in line with the saddle depending on your leg length, and on the Turbo Vado, the saddle is slightly lower than the handlebars, which is how you get the more upright position. Both bikes have mid-drive motors and they're made in-house by Specialized, but how they deliver the power is slightly different. With every e-bike, you have to put in some effort, and that effort is then amplified. By how much is determined by what mode you have the bike in, and both of these bikes have three modes, Eco, Sport, and Turbo. The Turbo Vado SL has Specialized's Superlight motor, hence the SL in the name. This returns up to 2 times assist. This means that if you turn assist up to the max, then the bike will double your efforts. So if you pedal with 100 watts, the bike will return you 200 watts assist. The Turbo Vado can return up to 4 times assist. You might ask, why would you want less assist? Well, it really comes down to your reasons for riding. If you're riding for fitness or to maintain fitness after an injury and you just need help up hills, then the Turbo Vado SL 2 times power is plenty. It's still responsive and fun, and it feels so much like a normal bike, just that you've gotten stronger legs. And due to the smaller battery and lighter weight of the bike, running out of battery is no problem. The bike is still really rideable. The Turbo Vado 4 times assist is great for those who want to get up to speed quickly and maintain that speed more effortlessly. A lot of people who are new to cycling find that gives them extra confidence when they're mixing with traffic. If you live somewhere really hilly, the extra assist will flatten out hills even more. And if you'll be adding weight to the bike, like a child on a child seat or a trailer, then you'll notice that weight a lot less. However, you'll still get exercise no matter which of these e-bikes you ride, and how much is up to you when you decide which mode to ride in. And that's what makes e-bikes so great. They're so versatile. One of the reasons that the Turbo Vado SL looks so sleek is because the battery is built into the frame. Now, that's something to keep in mind if you need to charge your battery away from your bike. In the Turbo Vado, the battery can be removed and it can also be charged in the bike, either way. The battery on the Turbo Vado SL is a 320 watt hour battery, and the one on the Turbo Vado is a 530, I believe. And so it's a slightly bigger battery. The motor is more powerful though. And as far as how much range that gets you, well, a lot of things affect range. The weight of the rider, or the weight of stuff on the bike, the terrain, the wind. So if you want to find out the range of these bikes for you, I recommend going on Specialized's website, and they have a turbo range calculator. So you can put in your weight and the terrain you ride on, and it will give you an estimate of what range you'll get for each of these bikes. So that's sort of the best way to get a real world picture of what these bikes can do for you. But they also both have available a range extender that you can buy and add on to the bike to extend that range if you need. So, which one of these bikes is for you? Well, they are both some of the smoothest, most natural feeling e-bikes I've ridden. They're both great for transport and utility cycling, as well as recreational and trail riding and road riding. So they're really both versatile bikes. And their Pathfinder tires are great for handling both road and trail riding. The Turbo Vado SL is best for those who are fit, maybe have an injury, or who want to get fit and want a bike for getting around town without having to worry about sweating. Or it's great for those who want a light, nippy bike for weekend adventures. It's so easy to lift up and put on bike racks and trains. The 2x assist is enough assist to make it fun, to help you get into shape or keep fit after an injury. The Turbo Vado is an incredibly stable ride, which makes it great for those new to cycling. It's great for those who don't have to worry about the weight of a bike, who just want to get up hills fast. It's also the better bike for those who have to carry weight, like a child or a trailer filled with a week full of groceries. With its front suspension and large volume tires, it's also great for those who want to adventure off-road. As you'd expect, you can buy both of these bikes on Specialized's website. I put the links for you below, and should I have missed anything or there's something you want to ask, don't hesitate to put your questions in the comments below. I have a few more videos on e-bikes coming up shortly, including how to look after your battery and what you should know before buying an e-bike. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And as always, thanks for watching. Until the next video.